Welcome back for another adventure in Tamarel. And we are going to continue our quest, A Calamity of Fate. I hope everyone is doing well this night as y'all join in. First hand, before we start get into some mayhem, I am going to
Greetings. Let's do some business.
get my enchantments. And once we're done with that, we can head on over to to the location that we're gonna go. Okay, that. Okay. I'm glad to get my
Hello
money
there.
out right. Okay. Enchantments and whatnot. I'm just gonna buy the enchantments.
Anything can be made better through enchantment. Anything. Don't believe me? Give it a try.
Yeah, put everything on. Oh yeah, I have to go back for that, don't I? Oh no, I got it. Alright.
Anything can be made better through
No, all this is highway robbery. 47. That took half of everything. Okay. And we are set. Alright, to business. To borrow. Let's go at this rate this time.
is the Keeper? He should have been here by now.
The tower's locked tight. We need another way inside.
Telvanni towers always have more than a single ingress and egress. Look around.
Laramil's amulet can protect us both.
Okay, let's see. What is we looking for? You know what this is?
Just let me... There. Easy enough for a Magister to remove a Master's ward. Let's go inside.
Oh, that's my house. Okay, never mind.
Shalreni's private study. Her presence is strong here.
Oh my goodness. It
My
feel
ghost
like
sight allows you to see
so
it.
coming out.
Move closer, and I'll try to get her to manifest fully.
All right.
Careful, my friend.
Light Crown! He killed me. I'll destroy them all!
Yeah, I wonder how you're
Rage
gonna do
and
that.
suffering. Let me try to calm her.
Have you come to gloat? To see how far the mighty Shalreni has fallen?
Master Shalrini.
I would have led House Telvanni to new heights. Instead, I lost everything. All my work unfinished. My legacy in ruins. This is your fault, outsider. You and those duplicitous Daedric princes.
No, it's your fault for going the way that you went about it. Black Crown betrayed you, and Vermina stole your body. You can help us stop them, if you're willing.
Now, why in the name of my despicable ancestors would I even consider such a notion? You're my enemy. I'm content to sit back and watch as Vermina and Periag steal back whatever they think Hermaeus Mora took from them.
So you're content with to let Vermina betrayal. You're content to let Vermina's betrayal go unpunished? That doesn't sound like the Telvanni way.
You know nothing of the Telvanni, outsider, or of me. But I will admit that I hated when a greater power reneges on a mutually advantageous agreement. Frankly, my role in all this was more difficult than what I requested of the princes.
What did you do for the princess?
I decrypted Meln's Black Book, perfected Blight Crown's subterfuge concoction, and performed the rite that gave Vermina access to Apocrypha. And all for a simple favor. Eliminate my competition, and elevate me to the rank of Archmagister.
You don't deserve to be an Archmagister. Seem like your people is nothing but backstabbers. I wonder. Instead, Black Crown betrayed you and Vermina stole your body. Do you know where she took it?
I see what you did there. Clever. I suppose I've been taken off the board. A bit of revenge on my part is probably called for.
Seem
The
unnatural.
path to the memory Vermina seeks lies through the infinite panopticon. Torvasad will lead her there.
I think she asked us, but just for the sake, so I don't have to go through this again. Did you seek the help of Amina and Period in the first place?
It started with Torvasad and his dream of something lost long ago. He needed someone to acquire Meln's Black Book and perform the rite. In return, he would help me achieve my dream of becoming Archmagister, as long as I pledged myself to Vermina.
Okay. What about Period? Why is he working with Amina?
Torvasad behaves like a broker, bringing disparate parties together for mutual benefit. In truth, I now believe this is all about Torvasad. He has his own agenda. Anyway, he convinced the princes to set aside their differences and work together.
Do you know anything more about the secret they're searching for?
Truth be told, I never much cared. All I wanted was to do what was asked of me and get my reward. Instead, I got a dagger in the back from that disgusting Blight Crown. They believe Hermaeus Mora stole something from them. From all of us, really.
What did Hermaeus Mora steal exactly?
It involves Torvasad's dream. He had vague visions of a Vermina shrine, believed it was important. So he asked Vermina to help him recall the entire dream. When she failed, he expanded his list of allies. That's where the hidden kindred came in.
I have my clues. It goes both ways, depending on whether or not if Torvasad a victim and being used, or he's just part of the plot and knows what's going on. You don't know anything more specific?
Look, maybe Mora stole Torvasad's favorite sweet roll recipe. I wouldn't put it past the Prince of Fate. He collects knowledge like House Lalu hoards gold. All I know is Vermina and Period want the memory back, but Torvasad wants it more.
Okay, well, do you know why Hermaeus Mora has gone silent?
Silent, you say? Then my enhanced subterfuge concoction worked. I told Blightcrown I could do it.
And what did you do?
I took Blightcrown's mix of disease and dream, and with a few adjustments to the right, enhanced its ability to hide them 1,000-fold. If Mora has gone silent, it means it affected him too. Cut him off from his own realm. Am I a genius or what?
You really want to be the enemy of every god in this world. I'm not even sure that you will rest in peace knowing how these gods work. How do you fix this?
Oh, fear not. You can't separate a Daedric prince from their realm for very long. Should last just long enough for Vermina to get whatever she's after. Of course, who can say what will happen when a realm and its prince are sundered even briefly?
That's all.
I can't
Has anyone
absolve you
ever
of your
tried
transgressions,
flirting
Spirit,
with the
but I
Daedric
can
princess?
grant you peace.
I think there's a good chance some of
Eternal
them would mellow out if they
disapproval
just got a
more
little
likely.
kiss on the head. Just an idea.
Let's return to Necrom and tell Laramil what we learned.
I don't know what you said, Tellurian, but it sounded like you were trying to hit on this lady, but no. She is not your type. Let it go. Alright, let's get back to Necrom. Go outside my house. Take the fastest shortcut. And here we go. Talon is a rock and roller. Okay, let's see where we're going. All right. Let's get that off. I wish this route would go faster so Saturday can come. All right. Clear Mill.
Calm yourself, Scroot. I am sure Apocrypha is not as bad as you say. Ah, Roxy. Tell me what happened at Telborough.
A lot.
Scroot returned from Apocrypha with disheartening news, while my efforts at research have been marginally effective at best. Tell me you have something better to report, Proxy.
Yeah, it's something to make my day a little harder. Master Shalrini said Vermina needs to enter the infinite panopticon to find the secret they seek.
The infinite panopticon. First, they sought a memory to alter. Now they seek what? Another memory? And can they even find the entrance again? Well, we have a destination. Now all we need is a plan.
Well, do you have something in mind, little Mill?
What research I was able to accomplish tells me that Vermina will be a formidable opponent. But in
Yes,
order
she
to enter
will.
Apocrypha without Mora's consent, she requires an anchor and a shield. In this case, Master Shalreni's body. That will be her undoing.
What do you mean?
Shalreni's body is mortal. If we destroy it, I do not believe that even Blightcrown's concoction will hide Vermina from the one who knows. Of course, there is also the matter of Apocrypha gone amok. But one problem at a time, I think.
I wish I had one of those scrolls. Then I guess we need to return to Apocrypha. More trouble.
Today, this will be dangerous. I would
Very.
feel better if you remain here, out of harm's way.
Me
I
too.
swore to retrieve the relic, and I can't stand the thought of you facing this danger without me. All of you, really.
Vomitous.
I know what you mean. I think you and Scroot know what you were spewing. G'day. You can't run from this boy. He's on a lover path. All right. Well, let's get this show on the road and get my rear end handed to me. Oh, the fun. My poor heart is gonna be going through it this time. Let's see which way. Okay, we're going that way. And let's see. Okay, we go here. Okay. Thank God I don't have to ride all the way out that way. Let's take the Greyhound version. With the rim.
As I feared, the entrance to the infinite panopticon has moved.
As is its nature. Which means we have failed and reality is doomed.
Someone's
Why is you
definitely going to
always
miss that. Fate, bend to my will.
Laramel,
Stop
be
that
careful.
screw.
There is no time. The panopticon must exist. Here, I command.
Laramel, you did it! The panopticon is open.
You okay, Larry?
I was not sure if that would work, Proxy. It weakened me. It will be up to you to safeguard us against whatever awaits inside. Like Scrooge, I feel the agony rippling through the very fabric of Apocrypha. How that will manifest, I hazard to guess.
Here we go. Another hectic adventure. I'm gonna give my heart an exercise, and I'll never forget.
Oh no,
Alright.
Vermina. Her presence is destroying the panopticon.
Laramel, look at yourself. You're in no shape to continue.
Nonsense.
I had no idea.
No, you are right. Proxy, you must deal with Vermina. Gadain will help me return to Cypher's Midden.
You can't face Vermina alone. I don't believe I'm saying this, but I'll go with you.
This is more
You
than just
really
the presence
don't
of
have
a
to.
rival Daedric prince. Something else is happening here.
Alright.
I think Vermina's presence has somehow intensified Whiteground's corruption. Satisfying smack.
Oh, Cheryl girl. I can't believe that actually happened. Deliver you. I just accidentally come down here. Sit your butt down. I can't believe that thing actually did that to me. Oh no, Doc. My. I can't believe the audacity. That was unexpected. Let's see. You know what? No one, I'm not even sure if I feel comfortable going down there. Let's just stay in one place. Ugh, don't you dare! Again! You son of a trip! My goodness. You packed a little bit more punch than I thought.
Ripples of agony from below. We need to go down, mortal.
Does this hit? No, it don't hit. Okay, I need to go down. Go down where? Oh, I'm going this way. No, you smack them too slow, Scroot.
This is more than just the presence of a rival Daedric prince. Something else is happening here.
No double the fun and no double the trouble. Oh, they must be under the spell. I'm sorry.
Great eye. Call on me.
I'm feel like being lost. Where the world am I going?
Ugh, stuff of nightmares, that one. Wasn't that amazing? What a mess. If we survive, the Great Eye will
Is this where I'm
probably make
supposed
me
to
clean
go?
it up. Let's show them what we've got. I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. Feel the power of
Oh,
a hole in the debris. They must have gone that way. Here, Morgan. You got a papa for too much info, huh? Satisfying snack.
Remember, Vermina's not alone. Light Crown and Torvisard are with her.
let's go along with this.
Satisfying snack. Such disrespect.
The disrespect.
Wasn't that amazing? I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. Feel the power of fate. Cultists are spreading Blightcrown's corruption.
Hidden kindred. Looks like Vermina brought an army.
Okay. Guess it doesn't really matter.
Wasn't that amazing? Feel the power of fate. That portal. Vermina passed through it, mortal. Here, mortal. You got a pocket for too much info. Bet there's more nearby.
Just come for the ride, Scroot. That's all I can say. So come for the ride. Here we go again.
This place feels ancient. Like no one's been here in an eternity.
Light and concoction work splendidly. We are hidden, and Mora suffers. Commissar, take the Dream Prince into the Eye of Mora, and find your memory. I have a final gift to deliver to the very core of Apocrypha.
he say something about an Eye of Mora?
Ignore Blightcrown. We need to reach Vermina and destroy Shalreni's body.
I don't know which way to go, but let's go this way.
I see the Eye of Mora above us. That's where we need to go, mortal. Mortal, let me in.
No, you is. Okay.
Oh, there, mortal. Let up Harper for tonight.
Thanks. I needed a stretch.
Not giving you a chance, dog. I have not a clue as to where I'm going or how to get there.
I am a vessel of the great eye. Call on me.
It's not as fun knowing they're immortal.
Don't step in that. I feel like I'm probably right back to where I've started. Okay. I'm not sure. Is this where I started? It is? How is I gonna get to that? It's above. Conundrum. Oh, trial and error. That's all I can say for this right here, right now. How did I get there?
Between Vermina's presence and the corruption, my fellow Daedra have turned violent. Well, more violent than usual.
Yeah, I forgot to keep score.
I'm assuming we have to go down.
Mortal, let me in.
this thing is driving me nuts.
Almost dozed off there.
Come this way. Oh my god, this is like a maze to me. I hate it. I'm gonna go here. See, that way. I could miss this, and I hope not. But here goes nothing. Okay. Stand on no booby traps. Not that way. Okay. Let's follow this round. How do anybody find their way around this? Oh my dear Lord, this thing. I'm already ticked off. This one hit me, right? You know, I really don't know.
Through there,
Is this
mortal.
for?
Hurry!
Oh my god, the headache. They don't make this obvious at all. They really don't. I'm thinking I have to go right here, and I'm trying to figure out how am I to walk around here to get to here, and there is no way to get here. They could have at least put a marker right there to let me know I need to go there. Not here. It's a good thing I got many lives. And here we go again.
Those cultists are in our way. Dispatch them, mortal.
Alright, time to go bye-bye. I like the music. Alright. This it ain't gonna hurt me, is it?
But Vermina's a prince. We should follow Vermina and Torvasard into the Eye of Mora.
What's inside this eye
I have no
screw?
clue which memory of Hermaeus Mora this particular eye contains. But we should go in and do what we came here to do. Find Vermina and destroy Master Shelreni's body. Without the protection it provides, Mora should be able to pinpoint her.
Okay. I thought you said you no longer in contact with Hermaeus Mora.
You're right. I don't hear the Great Eye. I think that has something to do with Vermina's presence, Blake Crown's corruption, and the rite they completed to enter the realm. It's just a guess, but if we solve one problem, it should help. Now, mortal, step into the Eye of Mora. What happened to this memory? It looks more like a dream. Or a nightmare.
Another Daedric Prince memory? You take me to the nicest places.
This has to be Vermina's fault. Stupid Prince of Dreams.
I have wrapped it in a dream of my own creation.
We need to discuss this, mortal. Listen carefully, mortal. Vermina's power is limited here. This isn't her realm. It's only due to the necromancy they used on Shelreni's body that she made it this far. She's placed a dream around us, but the true memory is still here.
Okay. So how do we find the true memory?
Vermina hasn't been in here very long. She didn't have time to craft a perfect dreamscape to hide within. Look for flaws in the illusion, the cracks in the facade.
Is that Hermaeus Mora out there? What's he doing in
You're
here?
inside one of the Great Eye's secret memories. That's just an echo of him, part of the memory. Like I said, Vermina's overlay of dream stuff isn't perfect, and we can take advantage of that. Let's see if we can spot any flaws we can exploit.
Okay. Maybe Mel
Good
Ghostside can
idea.
help.
If you can find the weak points, I can break them open and expose the true memory beneath. Of course, knowing what the Great Eye values, that will probably drive us insane. Took me centuries to recover the last time that happened.
Alright, let's look around.
Once again, Melon to the rescue. When you get close to a flaw, use my ghost sight to spot it. my ghost sight.
Could have been worse.
I have done the unthinkable. Now, I must make sure it cannot be undone.
Only more frost, great mortal.
I'm totally ticked from that last time.
Divide the only remaining memory of it. My memory. And hide it in 3 glyphics.
What remains more is the secret the enemy keeps.
The way it began. Secured inside the glyphic of hidden paths.
That's bottom. There's one. Turn it. I'm not in a mood. I'm really not.
The arguments that followed, locked within the glyphic of lost memories. And with regret, the memory of what I had to do, sealed inside the glyphic of shattered reflections. Who dares invade my private memories?
We got what we came here for, Torvasad. This way!
How dare Vamina enter my realm? Fighter, protect the 3 glyphics. Go and enter the mythos.
Good. Love when it If you're so bad.
This is the myth that's deep beneath the Icor Sea. Another memory or more of the same? This is the core of Apocrypha. Remember how Torvasard altered a memory and changed the past? The damage they can cause here is enormous. This is the core of Apocrypha. Remember how Torvasard altered a memory and changed the past? The damage they can cause here is enormous.
Might as well.
Here, mortal. Let Apocrypha smite your fun. I am a vessel of the Great Eye. Call on me. Mortal, let me in. We need to hurry, mortal. Vermina isn't just...
You can understand all that?
Okay. Let me do a stretch. Might should start getting that back up. Oh, this is gonna be a fight of my life. Let's go. I'm trying. Okay. Like I'm doing anything. Oh my goodness. Just keep on. Just endure it. Ugh. I'm gonna... Ugh. I'm gonna have to take some of the hits. As long as I win, that's all that matters. Just a little bit more. Oh. Oh my goodness.
We must slip away while we can, Torzal.
The dream we've fulfilled. But what of the glyphic vault? I will pay for the damage she has wrought on my realm. Approach, and hear my words.
Oh dear Lord. My eyes.
I shook off the worst effects of Vermina's corrupting presence, but not soon enough. The intruders have fled. But the vault of the glyphic! You must determine if the secret remains secure.
Okay. You hit... Oh my god. That took so much out of me. You hid this dangerous secret in a glyphic? Really?
Just any glyphic. One of 3 primordial glyphics that in total contain the entirety of the memory I made everyone forget. A memory that, if restored, will destroy reality. Enter the vault. Check on the glyphic.
You keep saying that. Exactly how will it destroy reality? You haven't even explained that to me. I'm risking my life for all this. This is bull. What will I find in there?
That which I cannot see. The corruption coursing through Apocrypha continues to weaken me. I must do everything I can to maintain a connection to my realm. Enter and examine the glyphic. I
Okay.
give you permission to gaze upon this portion of the memory.
Okay, isn't it that dangerous?
It cannot be avoided. Fate's chosen must make sure the glyphic is secure and the memory intact. We shall talk again when you are done.
Oh, the headache I got from all that. Romina, it's gonna be one tough cookie. Okay, what should I do beyond that door?
Examine the glyphic of hidden paths. It will reveal its portion of the secret to you. Regrettably, there is no other way to determine if the glyphic remains intact. But fate will survive a slight fraying of its fabric. It has
Why can't you
to.
take a look at it?
Now, go.
Okay, yes sir. I don't know why, but why can't you look at it?
Examine the glyphic and see how this all began, chosen.
This all over our statue.
Why have you called us all together, Prince of Fate?
We must deal with this problem, Dreamweaver. I have seen what happens if we do nothing. Already the threads of fate unravel. They have no regard for the chaos they can cause.
They. Who's this they?
Ah, that's it. What I needed to spark my memory. I will restore the rest.
You should have just let me get it.
Torvus, one of the unseen could evade my sight here. Chosen, we must speak.
Yes, Papa.
My power remains diminished due to the toxins Periite's followers polluted Apocrypha with. But you helped me break free of the worst of the miasma. You saw the contents of the glyphic of hidden paths, as did Torvusard. I did not expect that.
Does that mean reality is doomed?
Not yet. One thread in the tapestry snapped, but two more remain. If you can keep my enemies from unsealing the final two glyphics, there is still a chance to preserve Apocrypha and the rest of reality. You saw how this began. The great omission.
Okay. You call Torvusard one of the unseen. What does that mean?
Just something from very long ago. Something I did not expect to encounter ever again. It is not important. Not yet. Right now, fate requires a champion, mortal.
Okay. What do you need me to
Do
do?
as you have done. Follow your heart. Return to Laramil. Consult with her. Defeat those who oppose us. You will know the best course of action when fate requires it. Now, I must conserve my strength. Apocrypha is under attack and I feel its pain. Leave this water portal. Take the portal and return to your allies in Cypher's midnight.
Papa Mora, I feel so sorry. That was a wild ride. Let me check. How bad was that? Okay. It felt like it did a whole lot more damage, but I guess I must have been real good with my force shield. No damage to my armor. Okay, that's good. Caramel.
I have recovered, Proxy. Now tell me, what occurred after we parted ways in the infinite panopticon?
Girl, just let me tell you, it had been nothing but bull since we had parted ways. I would not go into it, but just let me tell you, it was harsh. We freed Himaeus Mora from Vamina's dream, but Torvazor recovered part of the memory.
Part of the memory has been remembered, but reality has not unraveled. So we must still have time to make this right. Vermina and her allies continue to assault Apocrypha, but freeing Himaeus Mora was a victory. Well done. This is for you, Proxy.
Thank you for all the trouble.
Secret and forbidden knowledge. Something so terrible that Himaeus Mora wiped the very memory of it from all existence. But now Torvasard has plucked a thin sliver from the darkness, urging us to remember. Though it pains me, we cannot allow that.
Okay, well, Himaeus Mora sent me to check on the glyphid that held the first memory, part of the first memory. I saw it too.
You did? I am unsure how I feel about that.
Jealous?
I want to ask you 1,000 questions, but the corruption plaguing Apocrypha grows worse with every passing moment, and Vermina still roams free. I am torn as what to do.
Well, I know where my job is going. I gotta go after the twit. Oh, dear Lord. The rest of the forgotten memory is contained in 2 more glyphics.
An opportunity, perhaps. It shall take Vermina time to locate the remaining glyphics. That gives us a chance to end the corruption and restore Himaeus Mora's power. Are you willing to hunt down Blightcrown while I try to locate Vermina?
Yeah, I'll help you find Blight Crown, Larmel.
What started in the Panopticon has
Slither.
spread beyond into other parts of Apocrypha. Gadain and I have seen its effects here
Blight.
among the stacks. While you investigate the corruption in Cypher's Midden, I shall try to determine where to find Vermina.
Okay. What do we know about this corruption?
We know it is a vile combination of dream and disease, developed by Blightcrown from concepts provided by Vermina and Periite. Master Shelreni helped to perfect it, and her rite increased its strength. It hides Vermina and weakens Himaeus Mora.
Okay. Does it do anything else?
As we have seen, it drives the inhabitants of Apocrypha mad, and turns even allied Daedra violent. Scroot could sense the agony of the realm back on Nairn. Here, I fear she may eventually succumb as the other natives have. Even I am not immune.
Do you think I'm in danger?
No. Despite your status as Fate's proxy, you seem resistant. Now, explore Cypher's Midden, and try to track down Blightcrown, or determine how the affliction spreads. I shall attempt to locate Vermina. Remember, they used sensors in the Panopticon.
Okay. Well, take it easy.
I'll go with you. It's not like I have anywhere else to be.
Well, it ain't like you having a choice. Take it easy, Lermel. Watch over her. Getting. Is that? Oh, I can take that. Thank you. I could use all of this. All right. my head is still spinning.
One of Blight Crown's sensors. Not even hidden. Destroy it.
They've been here. We have been compromised.
Why has the realm turned against us?
Apocrypha reels in pain, and I feel it too.
Poor
I
Hulnad.
don't sense the great
The
eyes
Seeker
gaze.
just swooped
Has
in,
Hermaeus
struck
Nora
him down,
abandoned us?
flew off. They've never attacked the settlement.
What was that?
It rushed to attack and then just froze in place. I think it's sick.
Let's return to Laramil's study and tell her what we found.
Oh, it's still alive? Okay. Oh boy.
Friend, the corruption has gotten
Scroot?
worse. See to Scroot while I do what I can for Laramil.
Flee, mortal.
Screw my girl.
The pain overwhelms me. Soon I won't be able to tell friend from foe. And my many beguiling eyes, each blinks out and goes dark in turn. Soon I'll be totally blind.
What can I do to help you, Scroot?
I don't know, but the pain and the blindness... Is this what caused the Great Eye to disconnect from his realm? To allow Vermina's dream to envelop him in order to escape the suffering? You don't suppose she has a dream for me, do you?
Gadane's a monk. Maybe he'll come up with something.
The other mortal? Oh, to have my fate rest in such fragile hands. Really, you should go. Apocrypha is no longer safe, and I don't want to hurt you. Wait. A barely perceptible ripple in the threads. Someone approaches.
Who's coming, Scroot?
Your allies suffer needlessly, mortal. Allow me to aid them.
This affliction is beyond
It's
my
practically
skills, friend. See what the Dremora has to offer.
When you have to rely on the devil. Okay, what you want, Torresort? Out with it.
Vermina and Periite have gone too far with their corruption. It works its way into the very fabric of Apocrypha. You only need to look to your two allies to see the harm it causes. I can ease their suffering, mortal.
You've been working with Vermina and Periite the whole time. Why should I trust anything you have to say?
It was an alliance of necessity. I needed their assistance to recover that which was taken from us in ancient times. Hermaeus Mora did what he thought right, as have I. I have no desire to punish him for following his nature.
So what exactly are you offering?
I know where to find Blightcrown, so that you can stop him before he does irreparable damage to this realm. And I can show you where Vermina has gone. I no longer care to share the ancient memory with her, or Periite.
Why would you help me after all this?
Because I also require help. I offer a trade, an end to this assault on Apocrypha, for the assistance of Fate's Chosen. Decide, mortal. Blightcrown even now works his way toward the core of this realm. Soon it will be too late to reverse the damage.
So you want my help in all this? Look, I ain't like Shelrini, okay? I ain't like all the others. I can fight back. I got teeth, you know, and claw. All right, tell me where to find Blightcrown.
I will mark a location on your map. Here we can open a path to the place Hermes Mora calls the Mythos. Not to a memory this time, but to the here and now. Then you can stop Blightcrown before the corruption becomes irreversible.
Okay. I guess we have no choice. Very well. Now aid Laramel and Scroot.
It will take
No
all
funny
of us
business.
to reach the Mythos. Allow me to ease the suffering of your allies.
I can see again.
Go, Proxy. I shall join you at the location.
Okay. I'm telling you. Backstab me, you're gonna find my stuff in places where the sun don't shine. Okay, let's see. Where are we heading to? Okay, we're going here. Fight for my life. That little bit of money ain't really worth it. If I end up starting this before 10 o'clock, depending on how far we get into
I
it,
need to find someone to look into this.
I might end up completing it, which I really don't. My head is still spinning from that last one. And I know this battle is going to be just as harsh. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's see where I'm going. Okay. Is there no road out to it? Well, definitely. Let's see. Let's see which one is the best route to go through. Let's just go for it. Oh, hate getting caught up on stuff.
We can reach the Mythos from here. But first, we must align the threads of fate. Assist me, Proxy. I can align the threads through your capacity as fate's chosen. Touch each thread in turn. Align.
Oh. Okay, I guess I can't go that way. When the lines between good and evil is blurred.
Now let's return to Laramel and see if everything aligned correctly.
It's truly a travesty when you have to help the bad guys.
Help me align the portal, Proxy.
Alright, here we go.
The way into the Mythos is open.
Chosen of fate, speak with me.
Papa Mora? You feeling better?
Corruption wreaks havoc with my realm, Chosen. Any relief I experienced after breaking free of Vermina's dream has left me. My connection to Apocrypha grows ever more tenuous, and the vile poison debilitates me. The great eye is blind.
Is there anything I can do?
While Vermina hides from me, I glimpsed Periax's lapdog break into the mythos before my sight faded. He spreads corruption into the realm's foundation. As Apocrypha succumbs, the realm will crumble. Such destruction will ripple throughout reality.
We were about to enter the mythos to deal with Black Crown.
Good. Once inside, you will be my eyes. I will not be able to assist you directly, nor show you where to find the invaders.
Torvasor says he can help us with that.
Of course. The unseen. I cannot sense his presence. The black book you carry. Use it if you need my strength. Just do not look directly into the pages. Even Fate's Chosen can be harmed by the briefest of exposures to forbidden knowledge.
I'll remember that.
I call forth all whose fates are intertwined with yours, Chosen. Only together can you save reality.
Have I mentioned how much I detest teleportation?
You certainly do tend to collect an odd assortment of companions.
The path to the mythos awaits, mortal. Let us not linger too long.
You better hope our path does not cross in a very bad situation, because pretty much you will fail. All this for naught. Alright, now.
They say the dead have nothing to fear. Then why am I filled with a sense of unease? Well, as long as you carry my soul gem, I'll go where you go. Even if we're probably marching straight to our doom.
Well, I could leave you soul gem, don't really have to go with me. You really think we're doomed, Mel?
Truthfully, I have no idea. I've seen you accomplish some amazing feats, and Hermaeus Mora has faith in you. But this is the mythos we're going into. To face the champions of two enemy princes, maybe even the princes themselves. Not my usual fare.
So you think we should turn back?
I didn't say that. The fate of reality hangs in the balance.
Right.
That's not something to walk away from. Not if we have the slightest chance of preserving existence. No. I'll help you as I can. The spirit of a Telvanni Magister and his surrogate body.
At this point, I'm thankful that multiple gods do not exist. Especially any that are like these. It would be nothing but headaches and stomach aches. The ulcers would make the doctors rich beyond belief. What did Hermaeus Mora mean about using the Black Book?
That's an excellent question. I had to employ numerous wards to barely study the thing without being whisked away to Apocrypha. But if the Prince of Fate says you can use it to aid your mission, take him at his word. He has no reason to lie to you.
Okay.
I suffer just as the Great Eye suffers. But I'll float alongside you into the very depths of Apocrypha. Which just happens to be where we're going. Just don't blame me if my tentacles fall off or I attack you or something.
Well, I pray it don't happen because I would be totally upset if I had to hurt you, Scroot. I really like you. Are you sure you're up to this, Scroot?
What choice do I have, mortal? The Great Eye commands, and I obey. Besides, whatever Torvasar did to me, it seems to be holding back the worst effects of the corruption. At least for now.
Yeah. Good aim.
When I embarked on this quest with you, I never expected to be working alongside Daedra, let alone be marching into the very heart of Apocrypha. I admit, I'm afraid, but I'll stand by you. By you and Laramil both. You have my word.
We all know that you're coming for Laramil. Look, you don't have to do this, G'day.
Are you offering me a way out? Thank you, friend, but I'll pass. I promised the abbot I'd recover the Fulcrum Obscura, and Torvasard assured me Blightcrown has the relic.
Boy, aren't you the Boy Scout of the Year? Is that the only reason?
Well, how can I turn my back on saving reality? Or abandon Laramil? As long as the corruption threatens her, she's going to need someone to lean on. Wait a moment. What are you implying?
Oh, you know what I'm implying. All right.
An odd collection of allies for someone so formidable. You may count me among them. At least until our paths once again diverge. I am ready to enter the mythos when you are, mortal.
Depending on what side you be on from after this, is gonna determine exactly whether or not you're friend or foe. Why can't Hermaeus Mora sense your presence, Torvasard?
The Prince of Fate has his secrets, and I have mine. The truth is, however, I do not know. That is one of the things I hope to learn when I recover the stolen memory from the ancient past.
You think the memory is about you?
I believe the lost memory concerns us all. But yes, I think it holds a special significance for myself. What that is, I can only imagine. Not knowing, though. It drives me to reveal what was hidden, no matter the cost.
Alright, yes.
While the corruption still threatens me, I shall not turn away from my obligation. I started this with you. I plan to finish it with you as well. But we cannot understate the danger. If Scroot or I succumb, turn to Torvasard to aid you.
And you trust Torvasard that much, Laramil?
Of course not. There is something unusual about that Dremora. Not the least of which is the fact that the one who knows cannot detect his presence. But Torvasard obviously requires something from you. Use that to your advantage.
Isn't it just the masking effect of the corruption that keeps Torvasard hidden?
Perhaps. But the one who knows seems to think something more is at play. And I agree. Torvasard requires further investigation. But later, when reality is no longer in imminent danger, remember what Hermaeus Mora told you. Remember the Black Book.
Okay. Do you know what I do with, do you know what I do with the Black Book?
Just what Mora told you. Use it when you need to call on his strength. Do not look too deeply into the pages, though. I know from experience what gazing upon such knowledge can do to a mortal mind. I just wish Gadain did not insist on going with us.
I don't know. He might not go with us if you didn't go. The boy is beginning to learn about the birds and the bees. You worry about Gadain.
I am concerned about all my allies, but yes, Gadain's safety worries me. I fear that his heart is too pure, too inexperienced to survive what we shall experience in the mythos. If I falter, keep him safe, Proxy. Please.
Yes. Put all the worries on my shoulder. All right, let's head on in. Okay, let's see how far we can get. Depending on how where we end up.
Fate's champions pursue us, Blight Crown. Deal with them while I locate the Glyphics.
Oh, my many factories of corruption will keep them busy, Prince Vermina.
Disable Blight Crown's manufactories, and the corruption will dissipate. Just shatter the dream crystal that binds them to the mythos. Save Apocrypha while I pursue Vermina.
Come, Gadain. We'll take the westward and leave the east to Laramil and Fate's Chosen.
Good thinking, Stroot. This way, Proxy.
Your ability to have these portals you can take leaves me jealous. All right, let's get down to it. If something started and there's no way I can get out of it, we are probably just going to have to complete it until we can get to a safe point.
The mythos appears endless, but I sense a huge concentration of corruption to the right.
Let the breath of fate restore your strength.
Okay.
Is not the mythos magnificent?
Uh-oh.
What I would give to better explore this place.
The current of fate shall revitalize. Hope you enjoyed your stay.
Let the breath of fate restore your strength.
Let's make this quick.
Let fate renew your vigor, Proxy. Light comes violence. Let the breath of fate restore your strength.
That was a dream. Destroy it.
Feel the current of fate flow through you. Let fate renew your vigor, Proxy. The current of fate.
Oh my god, where you came from? Ah.
This edifice of corruption has been dealt with. Let us traverse to the western side.
All right. I don't think I get paid enough for this. Let's see.
Blight Crown must have shattered the path. Simple enough to rectify.
Hi.
That took more out of me than I expected. Follow the path, Proxy.
You're doing well, Sprout girl. You had a good day. Rest up, real. Please don't be rude.
Lyramil can't keep pushing herself like that. The corruption is wearing her down.
Oh my god, those things will come out of nowhere. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one.
Here comes Fate's Chosen. Probably going to gloat.
Over here. We could use some help. Where's Laramie?
Alright, good little ones. That time.
Thanks. I needed a stretch. Let's show them what we got.
Oh, this. Please don't be strong. Oh man.
Use my ghost sight. My ghost sight strikes true.
Goodness, you showed up. We were set upon as soon as we arrived.
Yeah.
We never
Tell
reached
me
the
about
Mother
it.
factory. The way is blocked. Let me summon a portal. Ugh, I'm exhausted. Here comes Laramie. You and Gadain go on ahead.
You're exhausted.
I'll stay with her.
Stay safe, Proxy. And you too.
So I'll do that again.
Laramil, when this is over,
Now is not the time, Gadain. Go.
Okay.
Behold, the very heart of the mythos. Just looking at it makes my head spin.
Give me
Alright.
a second.
There's no time for a second in here. I want to get in and get out
you
as soon
already
as
destroyed
quick as
one of these
possible.
manufactories? Then you know what to look for.
Again? Seriously? Okay. I mean, that's not what I want to do. Let's go with this. Ma'am? I am not giving these things any chance. Okay, which way I'm going? Okay, I think I'll go this way. I don't know, I'll figure out which one it is.
Back to oblivion.
Laramil's amulet can protect us both. Closer to me, friend. Laramil's gift protects us both.
Let's do this again sometime.
Let's see. We're going that way. Okay.
Why, yes, that was me who realigned the path. Thanks for asking.
Well, thank you, Mel.
Laramil's amulet can protect us both.
Careful, don't keel over.
Stand close and let me shield you. By the ancestors, that's horrible. Laramil's gift protects us both. Laramil's amulet can protect us both.
Keep your weapons ready.
Get closer to me, friend.
Oh, that's making me really work for it.
And let me shield you.
But don't get complacent. I sense another of these vile contraptions nearby.
Laramil's gift protects us both. Aren't we done? No? All right. I'm right behind you.
I wish.
Hit them where it hurts.
Get closer to me, friend. Stand close and let me shield you.
Okay. Yep. I'm probably gonna complete this.
Blight
All
Crown.
right, here we go.
Time to end that plague.
Come, fool of faith! Face
Blightcrown has the Fulcrum Obscura.
Blade!
Blightcrown has the Fulcrum
Not
Obscura.
feeling well, chosen.
Laramil's gift protects us both.
You have been a thorn in my side.
Laramil's amulet can protect us both.
Sorry to Lion, but I'm gonna probably have to do this by myself.
What harms Apocrypha makes me stronger. Kill, they flee.
Stand close and let me shield you.
Yeah. Go down, big boy.
Well done.
Thank
Of course,
you.
it may take a week of hot baths to get a
Just as
stink off you.
Torvasad said. Now I
Yeah,
can
tell me
return
about
it to
it.
the Abbey.
Look, Laramil, we found them.
When you are ready, Proxy, this portal shall take you to their meal.
Laramil! Thank the ancestors you're all right.
It's not over yet. Well, here we go. I'm gonna have to start making some. Okay. Gonna have to do a good stretch. It's gonna be one for the ages. All right.
Power I sense up
Here we
ahead.
go.
It must be Vermina.
I know you. The Dreambreaker from
Oh, this is gonna be something.
away this time.
Here we go.
Die, mortal!
Oh,
While I wear Shalreni's mortal
oh.
shell,
You know what? It's probably best to stay, keep my distance.
face me alone, mortal. You cannot resist my nightmares.
Oh my god. That's gonna be a problem. No beams.
Destroy Vermina's nightmares to power my ghost sight.
Oh! Look, just. Oh.
Into the focus point. My ghost sight.
Oh! Oh! Just get him as I go. Just get him as I go. Just get him as I go. Oh my god. Just take the hits.
You cannot resist my power.
Yeah. Ma'am? Oh my god. Ma'am, I can do some help here. Oh, oh my god. Ma'am? Oh my god. Ma'am, I can use your help. Okay, this ain't gonna work. Now. Ma'am, come on.
I can grant your dreams or feed your nightmares.
first. Come on.
Your dreams or feed your
Oh my god, I just thought this was over. Man, come on.
Without sheltering his body, Vermina takes on a more nightmarish form.
Come on.
Your nightmare will never end, mortal.
That's her weakness. Nightmares aren't real.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Man.
He was no stronger than her dream. Try my dirty attack with precision.
Oh. Oh my goodness. I hope I don't have to face you anymore right now.
Use the black book.
Where? Where do I use the black book? Where?
No, but it helps. Together we'll expel this covenant. I am here, chosen. Unleash my power as you do.
Oh, tell me about.
Vermina has been cast out, and Periite's contamination wanes. Well done, chosen.
Oh, thank you.
Now,
It
enter
was
the
something.
second vault and make sure the glyphic is secure.
Where did I go? Over here. I'll be Versailles relaxed when I am back home in my room. Oh wait, no, that's. Oh,
And now our deal is done.
I should have
You saved
known.
my father, and you helped me enter this vault. I will unlock this glyphic and recover the second part of the lost memory.
Professor! He fooled us both, chosen. Emerge from the mythos and speak
Truthfully?
with me.
You ain't fooling me one bit. I watch enough cartoons and anime and movies to know never trust a bad guy that appears to be good.
Chosen.
Yes, we must. And I can get home and take some aspirin.
Periite's plague dog defeated. Vermina expelled. You did well, mortal. Fate chose wisely when it selected you to aid me.
But Toversoy acquired the second glyphic. He escaped with it.
What has occurred is what was meant to be. All the potential futures coalesced into a single point in time to render a moment in fate absolute. It was inevitable. Torvasard has the ability to avoid detection, even from my all-seeing gaze.
What kind of Dremora is Torvasard?
For one who knows everything, I can only speculate. Odd, I find that refreshing. It relates to the forgotten memory. But unless I look into the glyphics, those details are lost. Even to me.
Okay. So what now, Hermaeus
Now,
Mora?
I must restore my realm. The hidden kindred linger, but without leaders, they are merely a nuisance. You, however, are still fate's chosen. Return to your allies in Cypher's Mitten. When the time comes, you will find Torvisard and deal with him.
All right. I'll return to Cypher's
Do
Mitten.
not despair, chosen. Through your efforts, the lost memory was denied Vermina and Periite, thus preserving reality. That Torvisard saw part of the secret is regrettable, but not catastrophic. Now, return to Laramil's study in Cypher's Mitten.
Okay, but I thought you chose me to stop this from happening.
Fate selected you to save Apocrypha and preserve reality. You have accomplished all that and more. Destiny followed the exact path that I foretold. But we are not yet done. You have more to do before our contract is fulfilled.
Okay. But if Torvasord and I saw part of the secret, why isn't reality unraveling? Did you lie to me?
The Prince of Fate does not lie. Two beings now remember a
Jesus
small
Christ, the
part
truth.
of a greater whole. There is still time and opportunity to correct this before the memory spreads.
Isn't even two people with that knowledge dangerous?
Danger exists in every corner of Fate, chosen. Such is the nature of existence. But the entirety of what was hidden in the distant past remains sealed away. The threads it connects to have frayed, but they have not broken. Reality can still be saved.
Okay.
Return to Cypher's Mitten. We will speak again.
All right, bye-bye, Papa Mora. And I'm off to take a nice long bath and get me a nice drink. I need one. Let's see. Okay. No, I don't want to spend no money. Let's go back to Cheap Ray. Let's close this. You know what? I don't feel like going out the door. Or it on. Just the quickest one. Ooh, this has been quite a ride. Yes, it is. I wish I could do that in real life. Just walk out the door, take a portal, and go to Walmart. Cheap and free. Okay. Gonna go here. And... oh, darn it. Oh boy, that battle scrambled my brain. I forgot I was supposed to go to Cypher Mitten. Oh, I go to tell you how much that fight took out of me. Yeah, I'd rather have teleportation than a self-driving car. I think there was a story about a self-driving car. Somehow it got locked into going around in circles with a guy in a car.
What is it?
Okay. Guess we go to Cyber Mitten, talk with Laramil, see how she doing, if she doing better, and see where we have to go from there. Vermina is one tough cookie. Well, maybe, I don't know how this kind of go through, but maybe we can join up one time. Oh. I guess my brain did get scrambled and all of that. Okay, Laramel, let's go this way. See, this is the reason why I wanted to get stronger before I even do any content with characters
I'm glad
like
to
that.
see you unharmed. I look forward to hearing about your encounter with Vermina.
Oh, let me! We defeated Vermina!
I didn't get to see you beat the Dreamweaver? How unfair is that?
So we can relax now? Ah, friend, you have that look. What terrible
Yeah,
news
sorta.
are you about to tell Laramil?
Yeah, I might beat. Well, actually, Vermina beat the drum out of me, to be honest. But I did get the drop on her. The bad news is.
What happened after you entered the portal, Proxy? Scroot tells us the one who knows has reconnected with his realm. But beyond that, we are in the dark.
I used the Black Book to help him, Hermaeus Mora, expel Vermina from Apocrypha.
Of course. He needed you to lead him to Vermina. Guide him to where she was lurking because she was hidden inside the body of Master Shelreni. And what of the second glyphic? Is the secret memory secure?
Okay, and this is where the bad news come in. Toverzard reached the glyphic before me, and he took it and escaped.
Unfortunate, but not unrecoverable. Now that Hermaeus Mora is restored, he can locate Torvarsard and deal with him once and for all. Unless... Does Torvarsard still have some way to elude the one who knows? Even without Blightcrown's corruption?
It seems yes. But Hermaeus Mora said that everything that was supposed to happen occurred just as he foresaw.
Torvarsard's nature. He is unlike any Dremora I have ever encountered. He helped us to help himself. But I believe him when he said he meant no harm. He just does not realize the danger this memory poses. I suppose that means we need to find him.
We have time. It would take Toverzard a while to unlock the glyphic.
Then let us take a moment to remember all we accomplished. All you accomplished, Proxy. You defeated Blightcrown, expelled Vermina, and saved Apocrypha, thereby saving Nern. Take this. The one who knows insists you accept this reward.
Okay, thank you.
While we contemplate the best method for tracking down Torvarsard, there are two other tasks we must accomplish, Proxy. One concerns updating the records of Apocrypha. The other requires us to return to Necrom and rectify the original anomaly of fate.
The records of Apocrypha? Oh, this has seemed even more hectic. Trouble along the way.
Scrooge can provide more information, as it is a vital part of her job. After repairing a thread of fate, she must record the final details in the Chronicle of Apocrypha. Having your name inscribed therein is a great honor.
Oh, I thought it was just another way of telling me I had to go and do battle with somebody. Oh, and what was that about Necrom?
Necrom. One of the first threads of fate we investigated to uncover the identity of Apocrypha's enemies. And it is the only one we did not resolve. We must accompany Gadain back there so he can return the Fulcrum Obscura. But first, talk to Scroot.
All right, I'll talk to Scroot?
Scrooge can tell you all about the process for inscribing her records in the Chronicle of Apocrypha. You should talk with her. Meanwhile, I shall discuss arrangements for returning to Necrom with Curate Gedane.
Okay. So, you and the carrot, you know what? It's gonna come out sound like carrot, but I hope everybody know exactly what I mean. Have become pretty close, haven't ya?
As have you and I, Proxy. That is only
Not in the
natural when
same way.
allies face unimaginable danger at each other's side. Beyond that, I would prefer if we did not mention this again.
Oh, so she knew what I was talking about.
My role has always been to observe and repair the lines of fate, never to unduly influence them, no matter how sorely I'm tempted. So while I was waiting, it was just a nervous habit that I haphazardly started checking the nearby lines of fate.
Okay. I thought you were supposed to talk about the Chronicle of Apocrypha.
The Chronicle can wait. This is more important. Why else would I have even mentioned anything mortal? It's like no one ever listens to a word I say. Anyway, I noticed an anomalous thread not far from here, at the prismatic Irish shore.
An anomalous thread.
Fate anomaly. The sacred task appointed to me. My job is to spot and correct them. It's really important, but you don't care. I think it's a stolen glyphic. Removing it from the mythos triggered the irregularity. Luckily, I happened to spot it.
I would say something right about now, after what I've been through. I don't see you was in there trying to fight Miss, I don't know what the word that was. If it is the glyphic, we have a chance to find Torvasard and recover it.
Not us, mortal. Just you. And Mel,
As
I
usual.
suppose. Only Fate's Chosen can resolve this, and that's still you. The prismatic Irish shores north of here. Meet us in Cypher's Hall after you deal with Torvasard. Then we can update the Chronicle.
Okay. Has Blight Crown corruption dissipated?
Apocrypha is quite resilient. And since the burning sensation in my tentacles and the pain behind my orbs have mostly faded, I'd say yes. Besides, I can hear the melodious hum of the Great Eye resonating all around me, so that's a good sign.
Well, see, I'm not that useless. What can I expect at the prismatic Irish shore?
The usual. Various denizens of Apocrypha. The stray
Trying to
hidden
kill me.
kindred or dream carver loitering about. But
Trying to
you
take
might
me
need
out.
Melm's ghost sight to follow the trail of the glyphic. I barely noticed it, so it must still be in Torvasard's possession.
Can I get you anything, Laramil?
No, thank you, Gedane. I am mostly recovered from our ordeal.
Okay, I'm going back this way. Okay, I'm gonna head back to my house. And I'm gonna rest because I know from this point forward it is gonna be quite an uphill battle. And we're gonna go there, but in the next one. I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you in the next video. Y'all take care. And you're welcome. See you next time.